Hello and welcome to Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast where we take those three things and mix them all up and produce some hilarious content for you. You can find us on all podcast platforms of choice, including Spotify and Apple Music. You can also find us in video form over at YouTube and indeed Spotify. You can also watch us live on Twitch every other Wednesday at around 7:30 p.m. UK time. If you want to support the show, you can support us on Patreon, where there are 3 tiers: Dude, Dude Plus 1, and Dude Plus 2. With Dude Plus 1 getting a general shout out, and Dude Plus 2 having the opportunity to get your NPC in the show, which I will work directly with you on to either help or hinder the party. On all of the above, if you just search Dungeons, Dice and Dudes or DDND Pod, that's Delta Delta November Delta Pod, you will find us readily. And finally, if you want to support the show in a slightly different way and nab yourself some great gifts in the process, head on over to GameTee, the UK producer of all geeky and nerdy gifts and presents and toys, including t-shirts, jumpers, bags, dice, candles, stationery, notebooks, posters, models, coins, lip balm, loads of things. Head over to GameTee, use the code TheBriggsy, that's TheBriggsy, at checkout to get 5% off your order. Otherwise, let's get on with the show. Hello everyone. Can you shush? You've been there for like 40 minutes.
It's every time. Every time. He can't help himself. He's a little giggler.
That's how we start it. That's how we get into character.
For those listening to the podcast, we'll be starting the recap in a second. For those watching us live, hello, thank you. We're back in the old place. How's the setup?
The old new place.
How's the setup? We've got an extra light. We still don't have a balcony.
Building the studio.
Studio.
It's under construction.
Yeah.
Is that going to be your workspace?
Wait and see what's coming. It ain't gonna come.
Yeah. Do not go.
Recap?
Please.
Recap.
Last session, attack on Black Flash. The party was engulfed in an explosion of their own making inside the office of Anra Valera, CEO of Black Flash. As they recovered in a now blazing room, alarm klaxons blared and an automated voice echoed throughout the halls, announcing the building was in full lockdown with support teams en route. Diving into action, Mulgore pried open the now half-melted safe, revealing a single scorched letter inside. Meanwhile, Slevin and Ramur worked to shatter the office's hardening glass windows, desperate to create an escape route back to the lobby. As flames spread and chaos mounted, a young Black Flash employee appeared in the doorway. Despite offering to help, he was immediately taken hostage by Mulgore. There was no time for questions. With options shrinking and panic rising, the party turned once more to the unstable vial. Slevin held it at the glass wall, blasting open an exit, and sending the room into yet another violent upheaval. Already paralysed, Otto, and now Slevin, succumbed to the pain and lost consciousness. The new visitor, unprepared and unprotected, was hurled across the room and slammed into the furniture. While he was still stunned, the party seized the moment to frame him as the culprit behind the attack.
Perfect crime.
Yeah, perfect. The dictionary definition of the word perfect there. With the escape route now clear, they lowered themselves one by one down 3 stories into the lobby, just as searchlights outside began scanning for intruders. Staying consistent, the unstable gel was used a final time, disorienting the approaching security forces and buying the party a narrow window to slip away into the night. They took refuge at a Grogogoons. Where else? Catching the early hours midweek crowd, Otto slowly began to recover from his paralysis, while the rest of the group regrouped and discussed the next move. By morning, the papers hit the stands. Attack on Black Flash. While the party wasn't identified by name or description, investigations were already underway. Mulgore, however, was focused on a letter from the safe, partially scorched by multiple infernos. In hindsight, you probably got away quite lightly. Inside, a revelation. Somehow, his father had been in some kind of relationship with Black Flash, and more troubling still, some buried obsession had driven a wedge between him and the rest of the Doombelch clan, Mulgore's siblings and mother. After subtly informing Joyzy that her request had been fulfilled, the party made their way to Milgor's old family home, only to find it abandoned and derelict.
Derelict my balls.
There was another address on the outside of the building, I believe,
A
right?
forwarding address, yes. There was a sign on the front door that said building is derelict and abandoned, but for any inquiries or forward mail, use this address.
Unless you're Murigo.
Do not
Do one.
arrive in this address.
Oh,
yeah.
certainly. Anything else? One of these, two of them.
Well, I guess Moogle will be leading the charge in that case.
You didn't go through the front door, you cracked open the window.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That would take you into, you would know, the family room, the lounge, the hearth of the house, of the hold.
Okay.
So the three of you are slightly further behind. There's a little bit of an entryway kind of tunnel to get to the front door of these kind of clan houses, and I think for the rest of you, certainly you, Ramua, is a far cry from your little settlement up north, up on the surface. This area is, like, these are some big houses. Compared to Joyzy's apartment, this is like a mansion compared to where you've just come from. But yes, Muagor uses a little sneaky trick and pops open the ground floor window, for lack of a better term, and you begin to go inside.
I'd say that Moogle's very quiet and solemn at this moment. Last time he was here wasn't nice. Yeah, sad boy era.
Sad boy.
Sad boy. He's back.
Strikes again.
He's back. Can I see anything? Oh,
You're
I'm in.
going in. Muagor disappears into the darkness of his abandoned family home. The rest of you are outside in this entryway corridor, sort of back open to the main street.
But do you reckon we should go in there with him? Maybe just one of us. I don't want to overload him.
Yeah. Yeah, he is he has that temperament for sure.
Yeah, explosive at times. Hey, Remua, you're a dwarf.
You shared a bath with him.
Hey, that is true.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe you should go in there, and then we'll just keep an eye out in case there's any fuzz.
Yeah, it would be a shame to be slimed by the local authorities this far into our endeavour, and I'll follow Muridor as best I can.
Okay. It's easier for you as you are dwarven of dwarven stature, so the windows and the ceilings and stuff are more suited to you than certainly Octo, who's a big burly man, big burly armour. So yes, it would that tracks. You go inside as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Muagor. Inside the what do I call it? The hearth room. Dust clings to every crevice, cobwebs veiling bas reliefs that once gleamed with polish. The faint smell of stale stone and rust seeps from within. A home frozen in the moment it was abandoned. The central hearth, which is on the side of the wall, sits cold and lifeless, a black pit of ash where warmth and laughter once gathered. A soot-stained kettle dangles over the dead embers, and a faint smell of old herbs lingering. Nearby, a row of dusty jars and a few chipped mugs tell of simple meals long past.
So sad. I'd say that he's sitting back and he's just like hand on the hearth, looking into the ash, very fixated and obviously somewhere else right now in the land of nostalgia.
There is an iron poker that would have been used to use logs and coals and stuff that would otherwise have fired in the hearth. The handle of which is stylized like a hammer. left abandoned on the floor. This is there's a kitchenette at the end, so this is the place where you would gather. They would cook and eat, and we would spend time as a family.
Okay. Are there any items that's fine, like catch my eye at all in my immediate?
Yeah, for both of you, remember you followed him in, and now for those outside, the pair have it's just dark. There's no lights inside. They've just disappeared. Just crept over this window sill and into the darkness inside. You can start make some moving shapes, and as they've clambered over this window frame, they've pulled the cobwebs through with them. So there's just a faint breeze of like dangling cobwebs all around the edge of this window frame, just from the change of air pressure having happened. For both of you inside, aside from the poker, there is a faded rug tapestry. Depicts a mountain sunset, but the threads are unravelling, lost to time around all four sides. In the kitchenette, there is a spice rack. You can tell from here, there is the kettle hanging over the hearth.
Is it a good selection of spices?
11.
A colonel's dozen.
They are you get the impression they would be, and you certainly remember your mother preparing delicious meals here with them, but they are now long dried husks. They're just like solid, the scrape the herbs off it just dried up into nothing.
Do I hear Ramor?
Yeah.
Well, in instinctive nature, I'll grab the poker and just turn around to be like a bit jolted. Who's that?
Whoa.
It's dark. Is that Ramor?
It's just me, baby.
What are you doing? I'm just trying to like see where my family's gone. Don't touch anything. Don't ruin anything.
I just came to give you a hand if you need it, or a little bit more support.
I'm alright. I don't need anybody here right now.
Well, I'll hang back, but I'll still be in here. If you
Watch
need
yourself.
anything.
Watch yourself. All right.
I'm
Don't
not
mess
there.
anything up.
Nothing will be touched. Just in case you need anything, remorse here.
Doesn't fill me with comfort, but hey. Is there a clear way upstairs?
So you remember there is 3 floors to this one, and let's keep it simple. There's a ground floor, the floor you're in right now. There's an upstairs, and there's a cellar in the basement. You can leave the hearth room to go into the entry hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, remember, your door moves out of sight into the entryway. This hall is thick with dust. Once proud carvings along the wall are dulled by neglect, their gilded runes flicking. Silence hangs heavy here, as though the house itself is holding its breath. And of course, the last time you were here, you slammed the front door.
Just not feeling great right now. Don't want to be doing this. Don't want to be here. Before I come back.
There is a cracked family crest shield hanging above the door, and some discarded boots.
Can I take the shield off?
Yeah, there's a crack halfway down the middle.
Someone needs a shield, so I'll take that. But I guess I'm just carrying that, so we don't have a bag or anything. I'm just carrying on.
Across the way is the workshop, where your father spent most of his time, and then to your left are 2 stairs, sets of stairs, stone staircases, one up and one down.
I'd like to go to the little workshop.
Okay. Where once the ring of hammer and anvil will have filled the air, now broken tools and half-finished projects clutter the room in silence. The great family Doomsayer anvil dominates the space, untouched by rust, a monument to legacy and the ruin.
Anything that would allude to what I read in the letter? we'll go unprepared.
Aside from the regular things that you would see, again, there's no windows in this room. Ramo, are you keeping pace? What are you up to?
Yeah, I'd say I'm about 10 feet behind.
Okie dokie. So, what strikes you when you go first is the clutter of unfinished or rejected work. A lot of it seems useless, very much not your father's way of leaving stuff half finished, leaving stuff poor quality, discarded around. Some of his tools are still left abandoned. The anvil, the Doomsayer anvil, a squat broad anvil of black steel, its surface worn smooth by centuries of hammering. Like the rest of the workshop, this relic seems untouched by time's decay. The anvil itself bears not a single chip or rust mark.
I'd pick that up and just sort of gesture it towards
The anvil.
Oh no, sorry. Sorry. Well, is there like a hammer or anything
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah, next to a chisel. Yeah.
I'll pick that up and just gesture it towards Ramon to keep hold of. I don't say anything. I'm just like,
Over. Look.
don't just tell them.
And there
I'm
is
just looking in my pocket.
almost on the early stages of decomposition, the ledger that your father would tell you never to look in. It's not, you weren't ready for it. So, yeah, it was business. It was like adult business.
It's a trap.
Yeah, just left there, open.
Fuck you, boy.
Even just looking at it, you get the impression that like you'd have to be careful picking it up and stuff. It might just.
Okay. Considering that, I would like to try and look through some of the pages to get some sort of insight.
Okay.
So I'm taking up all this.
Oh,
We're getting there.
You.
it's a really good episode.
There are, as you flip through the pages, there are more and more unfinished orders, and the writing becomes increasingly frantic in originally your father's handwriting. In the margins, it looks like he's used this ledger because it was just nearby the anvil to sketch designs of some suit of armour that was quite exotic, you can tell. But the design, as you flick through, or is iterated on the design, gets more and more intricate and alien as you fold through the pages. Roll me investigation or perception, whatever's better for you.
12.
Cool. Near the end, among the frantic scribbles and armour sketches, there is a note not in that handwriting. A lot more like it's an island in the storm of chaos of just some nice handwriting that says, for one particular order that the family received, order fulfilled by Mosaics. Guild row, payment settled in kind.
Guild, what, sorry?
Row, an address essentially.
Ah, okay. Alright. Is my room anywhere nearby?
Upstairs.
I'll go there.
Okay, Ramona. Forward,
Follow
upstairs.
suit, yeah.
Shadow.
I am fallen mate.
As you ascend the staircase, when you jump down when you were a young child, the last couple of steps, you enter into another hallway. On your right, so above the hearth room, would be your parents' room, taking up the whole side of that building. And on the left, there are two rooms. Your sister's room first, and then further down a doorway into a room you shared with your brother.
Go into my room.
Okay. in your and your brother's room, the floor is scattered with broken shards of tile. On the wall, faint outlines of where pictures once hung are now just pale squares of stone, memories of work once proudly displayed. Before we do that, the guys have been in the house now for, I don't know, let's say 15 minutes as he's moved around and looked through paper. You two want to say about it? It's just definitely, it's quite quiet. There have been some passers-by. You have had the occasional glance from people.
We'll play rollers.
Brilliant, rollers.
Yeah. I got 9.
Yeah, 4.
You just what is it where they play with the dice and like the little cross
Oh yeah. I know the thing.
out the sidewalk
Yeah.
in the 60s.
Isn't it just called dice?
Yeah.
Shooting dice.
Shooting dice.
Yeah,
Jacks.
The two of you outside a derelict house, just
Yeah.
crouched down, throwing dice, squatting down, throwing dice on the floor.
Couple of bums.
Yeah.
Giving up on life.
I mean, you have been smoking that spice, so.
Oh,
Mariko told you you'd end up in the streets.
wait, actually, yeah. Do you want to hit?
Bung it.
Seems like a good place to pick up.
Got some time to kill, I guess. Why not?
Yeah. They're like
We'll blow it through the windows.
there's somewhere that we can spark up. That's just not out in the street.
Yeah, as I said, there's a little entryway, like a front drive here, so you're not like completely exposed. You can wait until someone walks by, give it a few moments, and then you can spark up. The flash of light illuminating this tunnel.
Cool, yeah. I'll take a hit.
Good lord.
You don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you
Oh,
don't
that's
have
cool.
Wait, actually, yeah. You're like a working man.
Yeah, for sure.
This is like the tamest thing
Yeah.
you've ever done.
Monday morning.
People do this. The amount of like, horse and carriages you drive past you, and Jesus, smell it. Hang out the window, mate.
Alright, well, you guys are enjoying some recreational activities.
Just a quick vape.
Back in your brother's bedroom, you had a study corner, a crude stone shelf that, among other things, when you left in such a hurry, barged away from everything.
First barge, your first canonical barge.
Yeah, you did not take anything with you. In fact, you were happy to leave those memories far behind. But now you're back in your family home. You begin to recall things, and there was a book, a primer on arcane study for stubborn minds.
Oh,
That you would attempt to learn things from when you were dealing with your magical gestation, and you tried to work out what you could do, how to control it, so on and so on. That was the, aside from other schoolwork and whatnot left on your desk, that's the other item of import.
At this point, would I know that book quite well, or would it be
Yeah.
okay? Pick that up, and then also gesture it towards Ramona, but then at this point say like, this could help you, not just disappear all of a sudden in the future. Help me get out to the point I'm as good as I am with spells. Burn it, burn the book.
Well, we do find ourselves a lot of spare time now and then.
There you go.
You're
You're welcome.
time. Give it a quick skim.
I will admit, to both of you, there was a feeling like it wanted to be found. It was left alone here and abandoned for a magical book. It's not uncommon for there to be some kind of magics inlaid onto the pages. We were all innately magic, spent a lot of time with the book. That kind of stuff rubs off. So
Just gonna give it a once over.
Keep it safe. done me well.
Thank you for the advice.
Yeah, anytime.
As you moved across the room, Reyandor, your foot knocked, like just as you're walking through the dust, kicking the floor. As you move back towards Reyandor, you knock something that sounds like a glass vial or something on the floor. And then for a second, yeah, there's another one! They're everywhere now. You get a free exploding vial with next Grogagoon's fire. It looks like the floor has got a little firefly, or a little star you've kicked along the floor. There's a little white glowing light.
Pick it up.
It is just a triangular shard of emerald green glass that is glowing slightly just from being disturbed and just in the process of you picking it up and looking at it. It's just that glow's faded away.
Doesn't match anything in the room.
Roll me an investigation check.
That is a 5.
If what you mean is there like a painting on the wall, or there's no windows in here either, so no, it doesn't match anything like that. But this room's quite messy. Again, has been left in a hurry when you shared this room.
Okay. Same time, just keep it in my pocket. Considering it's from my room of interest.
You've got your parents' room, your sister's room, and the cellar.
I think next I'll go into my parents' room, but I'm gonna blank Darudret's room.
Okay.
What about?
Honor.
You what? No. God. There was someone else that came to mind.
Grimdanda.
It's the brother.
Who was just in his
Oh
room.
yeah. Sorry. I'm surprised he just didn't have a sign from a Grim Dan's room.
Little words, movables as well.
He was a loser.
They started,
Keep out.
the name's so long they just got to Grim Dad. Space on the door.
No commitment.
Grim.
Grimo.
So, providing some reverence to your quiet sister's room, you move across the hallway to your parents' room. Again, something you only ever been in a handful of times, often for chastising rather than any other reason. Probably more than either of your siblings as well.
Ooh.
This chamber is sparse, the bed stripped bare and the shelves empty, as if the owners left in a hurry or chose to leave nothing behind. A faint groove in the stone floor marks where someone once paced night after night, the weight of worries wearing the home itself thin. So there's just a few bits of furniture, bed, bedside table, and that's it.
I think going into this room, considering my past, I'm filled with rage. And sorry, would you say there was like shelving?
Yeah, there was some empty shelves, yeah.
I tip them.
Would you say? I was gonna say, would you say that rage is visible? But
As I've like stepped into the room, you can see me like convulse.
I'll go to put a hand on your shoulder.
Get off! Yank myself away.
No, it's okay.
Nah. My dad.
Family's difficult.
You don't know my dad. You
I
don't want
don't
me
know
through.
your dad.
I don't want to see him. He's left this house. He's left all our family. He's done whatever with Black Flash, and then at this point, I'm just like, bang.
Whoa.
Just making them more of a mess.
Prestidigitate like a spark just to quiet. What's the? I think it's in The Simpsons where Moe's in the glass and he's just turning the light on and off to stop getting robbed. It's like as effective as that, but it's something.
You tip over the shelves.
Yeah.
They fall onto the bed, knock over the bedside table as they do from outside. As the two of you are blazing, you do hear echoing from inside a crash of wood.
Did you just hear that?
Jacked up.
Yeah. Shit. Should we go in? They could be. Or they getting mugged.
That definitely came from in there.
It sounded like it. There's a lot of things that sound like they come from a lot of places, but that sounded like it came from inside.
Are you okay?
There's no response. They could be dead. We should go in.
Yeah, I think we should go in.
Alright.
I'm just going to try and open the front door.
It's been barred, there's like...
Of course, yeah.
So you might be able to like put your hand
through
through
the bar.
and try and open it, but there'd still be like wood blocking the doorway.
No, I guess it wouldn't die.
If only we could barge.
That door was barred once.
As the shelves clatter, they knock over the bedside table. A drawer that was on the front of it slides out because it's been tipped forward, so gravity pulls the drawer out, and just parchments, paper, just loads of paper just falls out, slides across the floor as it's tumbled out of this.
That I think that would break my spell of anger of my exclaiming of, I don't want to do this. I hate my dad. And then my intentions to the spell.
Okay.
I just remember. Well, that was cathartic.
Otto and Slevin, you creep inside hearth and kitchenette as described. Cold, absence of... It's the weight of absence as you feel as you move through this place. It's like for looking at everything. Well, you probably can't see very much at all, Slevin, I would imagine, in here.
No dark vision.
So in fact, it's pitch black for you. You can just about make out like the archway into another part of it. Have you got dark vision also?
Oh, yeah. I got 300 feet.
So it's black and white for you. Threadbare tapestry rug on the floor.
I'm going to get my cracked drift globe out. And I'll give a little like...
You both just go, oh, whoa. And you illuminate.
Mm.
And there's always, when you use this, there is, out of what would be a sphere of light, there isn't like a jagged line of shade where it doesn't get through the cracked side of it. It just rotates as the light, as the ball kind of slowly shifts in the air. But yeah, everything else as described. You are in the hearth room with the kitchen, and then you can see now, both of you can see light out into a hallway into the rest of the house, but there's... Roll me perception checks, Perry.
That's the natural one.
Excuse you, fucking blaze, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's a 25.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hypervigilant.
You should be on drugs all the time.
Despite the very...
What's that?
very
What's that?
heads up given to you by Otto, who was like, I'm going to light this drift globe now, you were still just like, okay.
Yeah.
And immediately you were just like, ah.
My retinas are gone. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, no.
I can't see!
You're going to have to hold on to him for
So fucking blind.
Also, you hear coming from upstairs some creaking of floorboards, but otherwise no other sound.
Hold on to me, we're going upstairs. We're going to see what these boys are up to. Follow the sound of my voice.
Yeah, I'll do that.
As you step out of the entryway, you see the other side of the front door, a pale shape of a shield above the front door. So it was hooked up there at some point in the past, is now no longer there. As you travel with your light, your drift globe down, you see an entrance into what would have been a fantastic workshop. A gleaming black, clean, mirror-like finished anvil in the middle of the room.
Can I cast Detect Magique?
Okay, remind me how that works.
For the duration of 10 minutes, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Schools of magic.
Can penetrate most barriers, but if it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3
Cool.
feet.
So, like sight, essentially.
Yo.
Let's say. Spell school. There we go. Okay, cool. Looking into the workshop, or just
Yeah,
in general?
just in general, but yeah, we'll say the workshop could. It looks pretty fancy.
So
Okay.
Doombelch, shouldn't it?
This is where Black Flash must have become.
Origins.
Black Flash Origins. Titan's Keen.
The anvil does have a residue of magic energy to it. That'd be enchantment, I guess. I can never remember what is covered. Is there Nathan, do you know like a shorthand description of all the spells and what they've been used for normally? The schools?
Oh, like abjuration. Abjuration, enchantment, illusion.
I know what they are, but what are they?
Whoa.
I've got a list.
Yeah, I know what they are.
I actually know all
What
the
you
spells.
I just want to save you the energy. But like, what kind of things would fall into those schools? Like abjuration.
That's like protection magic.
Right. Okay.
Was that the right answer?
You'd be happy.
No, you're wrong. It says here.
I know abjuration.
You fucking moron.
Like necromancy is easy, but then like everything else can be a bit wibbly wobbly, right?
Nah, you're an idiot.
Safe to say, if seasoned D&D of yourself doesn't know, then
Oh, I played a wizard for like 3 years.
This is where I pop up on. Actually.
abjuration means the actual forms of the magic world.
We'll come back to that. We'll like do
Put a pin in it.
some searching.
Table one.
But yeah, that is the other thing that
We'll anvil that.
goes is something inside on the floor. You can't really, you can just see in some rubble in the pile or something. There's a glove.
I'm gonna have a little snoop, peruse, yeah.
Into the workshop.
Into
what?
what?
What are you seeing? Are you
Stars.
seeing like...
It's now where like you get that residual image of whatever bright thing you were looking at. So that's all I can see, and there's like
Jesus' face.
a little bit of detail on the edges, but otherwise it's just like
Seeing the wiggly worms you get in your eyes sometimes.
the worms. That's got to be if Rimur dies. That's got to be your next character.
Said he had that.
Yeah, it's jumping realms.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, go back to episode blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
the one shot.
Link in the description.
Yeah.
Fucking killed me.
I was trying to look for that clip earlier, actually, the other day. It just came to my mind.
I had it words. It wouldn't process to my maths terrible.
I thought you posted it in the
Oh,
group, but
Company laptops are available.
Interesting.
The anvil would be transmutation broadly. Again, just a residual, like a flicker. As you get closer, there is a pile of items on the floor, but there is a shard of metal, almost just like a shaving of iron that is showing magical, more than residue.
I'll pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Bit of a render.
Yeah, the metal is blackened and cold to the touch, although most is in this room. As you pick it up, it trembles slightly in your hand, like a tuning fork almost. There is a slight pull to it.
Okay.
Out the front, so like out of the building. Just like a little tuning, just a tiny little, almost instinctual. You're like, oh, hang on. There's something like someone just pulled your hand almost.
What is it like they use for the water, isn't it? Like the
Tuning fork.
oh, tuning forks. I was thinking of
A dowsing rod.
dowsing one. When you said tuning fork, I was like,
I was wrong twice. It's a dowsing rod.
okay, yeah, I'll keep hold of that.
Cool. Yeah, so the angle on that fragment. Back upstairs.
In the room,
Yeah, you're.
reading the scroll.
It's not scroll. It's like
Oh, sorry.
files of paper, parchment, like leaves of paper, just
Okay.
spread out across the floor.
I grab like a bundle
Yeah.
and just try and make sense of what's on it.
Okay. These are mostly half covered in sketches of armored joints, gauntlets, runes, some magic you're not familiar with, cursing yourself for not spending more time with your arcane book, The Stubborn Minds.
Mm-hmm.
The handwriting is shaky again, margins filled with notes and scribbles, increasingly unstable. Things like, not enough, must be perfect, must endure. Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Okay.
Not good.
One of the bits of paper appears to be in the format of a letter. Ink is, the handwriting at best times would have been hard to decipher, but this has been smeared by some kind of liquid. It appears to be a half-written letter to Tismara.
Oh, my mother.
Mm-hmm. Maybe with some light or someone, a cartographer, you might be able to tidy it up for you. You can't make out the content really.
Okay. I'll take that, just in case someone else might be able to
Mm-hmm.
decipher it, not me. And then I don't want to spend much more time in this room. It's making me feel things, you know. So I'll go into the hallway. You guys were.
Well, as you step out into the hallway, there is a source of light coming from downstairs that wasn't there when you entered, and it is a shifting, flowing, casting shadows. So the stairs that go back on themselves, so you can just see the bit like the stairs in the Black Flash. Very similar kind of back in itself, but
In that case, I'll like
It's a sign.
grab Brimwell and like press against the wall and just stay still for that moment.
still.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Yeah. 11.
Okay, cool. Roll for Ramu as well. I know it won't be. This won't be much. I can find it.
Oh,
Roll the dice.
8.
On the dice, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what his sheet gives us.
Oh, sorry. With is she?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
+2.
Yeah. So 6.
Damn.
Damn.
Stealthy.
Okay, cool. Needless to say, that's less than both of your passive perceptions. So as you leave the workshop, trembling shard of metal now in your pocket, you step back out in the hallway, you take a couple of steps towards the steps. Well, actually, where would you go, for that matter? You heard that, obviously you heard that it was upstairs, but
Yeah.
it was the workshop.
Would have been aiming towards coming out of the workshop and yeah.
Cool. As you take a few steps upstairs, you hear, both of you hear the just some mumbling that you can't make out, and the sound of like shuffling footsteps on the floor, on stone floor.
Did you hear that?
But then stops.
I did. You lose one sense and the other happens.
I wonder if there's somebody else here.
I mean, we could just call out. I mean, between you and me, if it isn't them, we could fuck them up.
Yeah, that's right. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh.
okay.
What are you doing in my house?
Well, we were outside and we heard a bunch of
You've
like.
got to be careful. These things are delicate. What are you doing?
It didn't seem
Can I
that
see them
delicate.
at this point?
If you want, you're upstairs and they're downstairs, and you're crawling down between the floors.
I like peer over and I'll see that he's seeming it out of his bloody mind. You spiced up in my house.
Nah,
What are you doing?
he just fucking blinded me with the orb.
It's bright in here, man.
Every time I blink, there's a white orb, and then it slowly disappears, and then I need to blink again, and then it appears.
You seem spiced up. And I don't appreciate it.
I mean, look, that's fine. You cannot appreciate things, but I'm not.
Get off my
spiced up.
back, Dad!
I'm gonna slam the door.
I'll get the shield
Yeah.
and I'll barge past them, but in that moment, I'll be like throwing the shield onto him. Like, there's your shield. Have fun with it.
Murugor barges downstairs to meet you back in the hallway, and it pushes you out of the way and passes you the.
Sorry. The middle floor was where the ledger was in the workshop?
You've gone down to that floor now, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to check if I can match up any dates as to when the ledger got a bit frantic, whether or not it was long enough when it left. Or
Oh,
anything like
okay.
that. That makes sense, the madness.
Yeah. We'll say you did that at the time, or you remember, but yeah, it was after, definitely.
Okay. So definitely missed something that's happened. Okay. Well, I guess that leaves for more with those three.
Mm-hmm.
Is the shield glowing?
No, but there's a big crack down the middle, so.
Oh, so he says that he's gonna get you a shield, and then it's fucking busted.
That's what I mean. I don't mean to be ungrateful, but you know.
It wouldn't have been busted if you had got it from Blackflesh.
No, true. That would probably come with a
concede that, by
warranty
the
as well. Yeah.
You would have the warranty.
Yeah, could take it back. They repair it for me, you know. But I guess.
Maybe they do trade-ins.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you could take this one and get like 10% off.
As you
Maybe.
look at this one now, and you turn it over in your hands, even with the big crack down the middle, you do see on the where the crest would be on the front, there is a stylized D. That's for Doombelch. Not too dissimilar from the stylized B that you find on everywhere.
Oh, hang on a minute. I think this is Black Flat. And I like twist it to like look. Oh no, this must be a knockoff. It looks like the B, but it's a D.
Can I
do it. I do it.
chat and shit?
Yeah, you'll look far from each other.
Is the anvil usable?
Yeah, like super usable, ready to go.
Come in here. Fix it then. If you're not happy with it.
Fucking right. Just classical. Go on then, show us some of your
Smash
stuff.
it back into your hand
Yeah.
and get the more.
Or maybe you could use this. I'll give him like the little shard of
Yeah, I'll just keep her away. Yeah, the shield.
Okay, do you need like, I don't make armour, but do you need like
Tools,
a
proficiency
a
of these
forge?
smithing tools.
Yeah, but like
Fire?
you need a source of heat to
Yeah.
do something.
Because you need to be able to
got
melt
smith
it
tools.
and then. Do you
Yeah,
have
but-
them or are you proficient with them?
I got him.
That much I don't mind about. It's whether like practically you can, other than like nailing metal to metal, which would
Yeah, because you would need to melt the metal to like
yeah.
smack it together
Right.
again. So,
You at least need
I
to
mean,
be.
you might have magic. What yours that?
You
Yeah,
got-
I mean, I've got fireball.
There is a like a forge in this room.
I'm gonna use my fireball on the forge.
Go on, get the party started.
Yeah. Hit the forge with your fireball.
Yeah.
And show what these suckers are missing out on.
It's got to be like that show that we watched in the old Black Flash.
You got smith tools, yeah, but
Yeah.
you're in a room full of them anyway, which are better than the ones you carry with you. These are your family heirlooms that you in this room. The chisel is there on top of the anvil, sharp as it ever was. Now we can ask the question: are you proficient with smith tools?
It should say on the left side tools, and then it'll list the things that you're proficient with.
Proficiencies.
Oh yeah, Smithers.
Cool. You've got them. You're proficient with them. What kind of roll would that be? Then would you say Constitution? Let's say because you're a sorcerer. Let's give it to you.
17.
And your proficiency on top of that? What's your proficiency with the tools?
19.
Cool. So that's with your con mod and that.
Come on.
Con
No,
mod.
sorry.
Plus 20.
22.
There we go.
22.
Nice.
And 22?
Okay, so with a flourish and a fluidity and confidence who you've not seen from Mulgore in the time you've spent with him, has always been a bit, fair to say, tense, on edge. Every action has kind of been, you feel like he's a tinderbox almost half the time, but this was just like, right, I'm in business mode, just not even looking at the forge, just sparks it alight from a distance.
A lot of that going on today.
Yeah.
Explodes into orange light.
Slivin just slips over like.
Casting these long gloomy shadows that are now like highlighting all the dust and the dirt and the webs and the debris on the floor as these bellows, these like automated bellows, start to activate to heat up the coals that you could, let's say, 15 minutes allow you to heat an alloy to fill the gap or to bend it back into shape.
Cool. Sweet. Once it's done, sling it their way.
So this shield is, I'm thinking in my head, like the Hylian shield, so that kind of shape, but with this D for Doombelch, more modest than and less modern than the Black Flash B. Yeah. Kind of half emboldened on the front that's has been cracked. So how do you what Mulgore flair do you put on? How do you fix it? Do you use a different kind of metal? Do you want to colour anything? Do you want to brass?
I would, if I can, somehow make it like reddish, with like fill the crack in with red silver kind of colour going on. But it is very much like a.
I prefer green.
You can still see the crack on that shield.
Okay.
So it's kind of black.
So for all of you, even though the Doomsayer anvil, those who can speak Dwarven can read that on the side.
Sick.
Those that can't see some Dwarvish that you're not familiar with.
Respect.
Yeah, we.
And yeah, so now the room is illuminated.
So that's my fist.
from a couple of angles. You can see, this is smooth, clean, pristine, weirdly. It radiates a physicality in the room. It is like a centerpiece, but also still a workhorse object. It's not just a physical weight, there is the weight of ancestry here, and as you see Mulgore starting to work away and like leaving the shield in the furnace for a bit to bring it back out, to bending it back into shape, to while there's this alloy like melting and bubbling away that he's got to use to cast into the gap. You can see this legacy of the Doombelch name as this D begins to fill with this red lightning bolt, almost like breaking the top of the D with this red lightning bolt all the way down from the top of the shield. The magic that still detect magic is still on. You can see like with every clang of the hammer, the anvil like sparks with magical energy. That you can see. So
They're like tripping balls.
You're seeing the practicality of what everyone else is feeling. You're seeing what is happening. Those who can Ramur, in fact, both of you, Ramur and Mulgore, roll me a history check while Mulgore's working on this.
This is just all some bullshit we've done in the past. It's cracking our rise. 16.
Cool.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
You're old. You are history.
You're historic.
Ramur,
yes.
you have been around longer, Mulgore's not wrong, and you have read things and picked things up. You like to stay abreast of news from
Keep my ear to the ground.
Yeah, literally, when you're living above the settlement, you can hear what's going on underneath you sometimes. You keep a That was your kind of one of your things you were up to upstairs. And Milgor, as you're now this close, you're working, and you feel yourself like you step and go to hammer, but then he pauses for a moment, and you shift your feet, and both your feet just sink a little bit where you move them into the grooves where your father always put his feet when he was hammering away, like boot to boot, taking his footsteps.
Filling his
As
shoes.
you start to hammer away, and you're reminded the red is appropriate, actually, because you remember being told when you were younger, when your dad was trying to groom you into a successor of the business,
What would happen if I was in here?
that the rumour is that the anvil itself was forged with dragon's blood in its production.
God damn.
And that is a rumour that you too would have heard. Remember from the Doomsayer, now you've taken a chance to read it, you're like, wasn't there something that someone once said about some Doomsayer thing? And that's, you're like, oh yeah, it was made allegedly with dragon's blood. But yeah, the anvil is a reminder of, for the first time for the three of you, the greatness of the Doombelch family and what they once wielded. It was not just hearsay from Milgor. There is a palpable artisan in the room.
Stick it up your black flash
I'll
ass.
actually say, I'd just like to say, at this point, Milgor, any doubt that you may have had of your family's abilities in crafting, I want you to forget all that now. We are truly in the presence of the work, and you may not like to hear this, of a virtuoso. You wield that hammer proudly.
It's just my family's legacy, innit? It's like, I was born in this house, I was taught how to do this, you know? I don't think there's that much to it.
Jesus.
Surprisingly modest of all times.
But thank you anyway.
Thanks, I guess.
Anyway, here's your shield. Hope you enjoy it.
Okay. I'll just be like awestruck and just like,
Treat it well, you know. Clearly something happened here.
mate, that was spectacular. All jokes aside, that was fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm
I appreciate it.
gonna wear this D for Duskman.
Well,
With pride.
I guess you've earned it. You're the one that's kind of stuck by me most this time. So.
I'll be sure.
Right here.
Just clonk him in the head. This shield will protect me and you. And I'll get my little wooden one and just like bang, snap it in half.
Fuck.
Anyone else need anything, mended or?
Well,
Well, we're here.
Food.
While you're whipping up, you want to make any weapons? You know? Man's skimping.
Excuse me.
I mean, was there anything that actually pointed to where your family went?
There's a forward address on the outside of the house that we'll go.
Oh, no, that was it.
No, I've just gathered that something happened after I left that set my father awry. I don't know what happened, but as much as I don't want to go and see him, I guess we're going to find out.
Fair.
I just hand over my quarterstaff and ask if there's anything you can do with that.
What does it look like currently?
It's just a bog standard type.
Which is
Hang on,
Sorry.
I just need to
Like a star.
yeah,
go into my mind palette.
Mega stuff. Is
My
it just
fella's
wood?
being.
Is it like Donatello's bow staff? What are we talking
That'd be
about?
He's thinking real deep.
Yeah, he's coming back to me.
Going into the archives.
Kind of like a wooden stick with a metal top.
So it does have a metal top already.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like almost like a metal handle or a metal ring before where the handle grip starts. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would like go over the metal, the spare bits that I've used from the shop.
Polish it up. Roll me another, the same check you did, Constitution plus proficiency.
That is.
I'm just there rubbing my nice shoe like, I don't know.
You used up
back
all
what I said.
you used up all your ancestral energy. I was like, I don't know what to do. What did you roll?
15.
15, not too bad.
No.
That's fine. Quarterstaff, it's not something pure like a broadsword. There's a bit of a, like, sometimes people use these as walking sticks. Boring.
Old.
What old man in the mountain?
It's
Good to have like versatility.
it's less intuitive. It's less like, and genetically intuitive for you to just fix something like it. But you could refashion the bit on top. It's a bit dunted and opposite polished gold from decades of use. In fact, and it flung across the plains and caked in mud. So you could replace that. There are a couple of burgeoning cracks in the wood of the body of the staff. You couldn't fix them now really here, but you've spotted them and you probably know where to go and borrow them for somebody else to fix them properly and do a proper job. But you can certainly replace the metal components.
This will do for now, but it's not my forte. But I've spruced up a bit for you. 11.
Yo.
Do you need anything?
Nah.
And fists.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just punch things, don't I? So,
I mean, gauntlets.
but appreciate. Weigh you down, you know.
I've offered.
Yeah.
If you're whipping up gunners, I'll take them.
Isn't it? Oh, it's dwarven armor, isn't it? So the thing we picked up from Black Flash. That's over the size of it.
What thing did you pick up from there?
The armor.
What armor?
The thing that was in the R&D room.
Oh, yeah, it's magic armor, so
Yeah, just kind of like fit. To
yeah.
Just wondering if it's worth doing anything with that. Probably not.
Ramila, you would probably know most of all that you should probably not hammer away at magical items. That's a road to explosions.
Yeah. I just kind of do like a.
Jonathan Kent style. Fair enough. Well, look, I've got what I need to have here, and I've given back to you guys. So hope you're happy.
Can't thank you enough, movie.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
do really appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I did try to help.
Yep. That's. I mean, no. So thanks. I mean, we only came in here because we thought that something was wrong.
Yeah, we heard you smashing about.
Off your head. It's just a bit disrespectful. Isn't it?
Right. Well, first of all, not off my head. You've got no evidence to prove that. I got blinded by an orb. Second of all, whatever, man.
I'm done with you. Look at this shit. Cool. I'll go past everybody and lead the way out.
Okay.
We're done here.
You're done.
Alright.
Need this.
Back out the window. Everyone else, what's everyone else doing?
Yeah, go the same way.
I'm gonna take a little snoop upstairs quick. With my
Fine.
if my detect magic's still.
No,
No.
you spent like 15 minutes to do the shield, so.
No worries, I'll just follow out then.
Ugh.
Can I sit?
I guess I'll go.
Remember?
Just fell into bed.
I'll
Like.
just be looking at the quarterstaff, and I might even pull out Gadisa's glasses and just. Because I'm still curious about them while they were locked up, and I'll just take a look.
Did you spend any time with them?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, they. You in the workshop, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You take a look. The quarterstaff is as it is.
Yeah.
But behind the quarterstaff, the anvil that you're standing in front of is glowing.
I see.
But you move the glasses and it's not glowing.
Oh, I see. I'll put the glasses back on. Obviously the anvil's glowing. The tome Murgor gave me earlier, I'll take out because you said it had a magical pull, and I'll just look at that wearing these glasses.
The ledger?
Yeah.
That.
The spell.
Oh, yes. Sorry, right, yeah. Upstairs, you mean the primer on the arcane for the stubborn minds. Yes. Yeah, it is.
Glowing?
It is glowing. And it is glowing with conjuration.
And what colour is that?
What colour do you want it to be?
White. Just white.
Conjuration.
Creamy.
30 seconds
Creamy
normally.
white.
Black pink.
Actually, some sort of pink.
Alright.
Yeah. Black in a line. So it's black into pink.
Alright. Yep.
Cool.
There
That's
we go.
canon now.
And in the stink.
All conjuration is pink.
Change the rulebook.
Cool. How's my vision otherwise with glasses on?
Fine.
Oh, I'm just going to keep those on.
Okay.
It's my new set.
You with your love. Forever. What's
Thanks,
that?
goodies.
And then you leave as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just have a quick gander around, see what else could be in this end.
From here, nothing in the entranceway.
Okay.
You've done the workshop, so no, not from where you are.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just keep on moving on. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on.
I'd just like to say, you're giving Slevin a hard time. You said that you're going to leave your home, and he immediately followed you out, whilst there's like at least a minute of the other two just being in your house.
We don't get on.
It's tough to get out the window, right? It's taking me a minute.
There's been conflict in that.
I've got this
bar.
new shield, I've got to get through the door.
Yeah, it's because you're an ass.
It's true. I'm not.
I don't like you.
Haunted house, something like that.
Luigi Mansion.
You clamber through the window, and you're back out into the driveway.
And you're back in the room.
So we going to this address then, or are we doing something else before
Yeah,
we
let
do
me
that?
just check what it says again, so I know exactly where I need to go. Read it. Alright.
Go.
Yeah.
Some Guild Road.
Guild Row.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there something else that said Guild? Oh yeah. Right. It's time to face the music.
Miss your mouth there.
I don't know what happened, yeah.
So that
I
free.
want to make sure that everybody's gonna have my back while we're in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't you worry, mate.
I want to hear from that one.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, if you being an ass and he's not being an ass and he's actually being like pretty chill, I can't say that I've got your back.
I can't change your mind about it, can I?
Nah. Good chat.
I'll just charge forward. Lead the way.
Okay. To the forwarding address.
Yes.
Guild Road.
Yes.
Okay. So you're heading to this address. I think it was Jose, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Wilgor leads you through the morning bustle of the ballroom bustle.
The bustle.
There's
ballroom
something
bustle.
there.
The ballroom bussy bustle.
Oh.
And yeah, you do pass street vendors with stacks of the newspapers on, Attack on Black Flash.
Oh.
You do see people, you do hear people talking about it. It does appear to be very much talk of the town.
Oh, did you hear about those?
Exactly.
Keep it going.
Go on. I like this.
Heisters, I was going to say. That's that word.
It is blown, yeah.
Yeah.
Hear about those heisters?
Oh, yeah, those sneaky little boys are stealing
It's old biddies.
Yeah, I love this.
I heard one of them was quite fancy.
Just like
Topical.
Freakily stacked.
but short too, because you know dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a nice denim grey dome room.
So you some beer. Would you take it?
Sure.
It's gone. You get busy.
He's thinking about the conjuration.
It's talked up.
It's big, not white.
It's big. Very big.
Epic.
Oh, yeah. But Murugo is single-minded right now, so he's not distracted by
One-track mind.
such desires of the flesh.
As much as he wishes he were.
Is he a horny boy?
He's a horny boy.
It's not Shagger, is it?
Nah.
Bottom shelf shaggy.
If he was alone in that situation, I
Whoa.
think he'd probably break down.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of glad that's what you wanted.
Well, can you leave the room for a little bit?
Intimacy.
You cry.
Yeah,
That's canon.
That is canon.
I'd probably say.
Shit. New objective for the party.
Get
Boys,
laid.
It's getting laid, Cal?
No!
You're going to turn from his rival to his biggest wingman.
Oh, I'd love that.
No.
I got laid like crazy.
I'll be messing him up. He'll be on a date and there'll be like a bucket of tar and feathers.
The most elaborate setup for a prank ever. Now I think we should go to this bar. This one, right here.
High ceilings.
Milgor leads you through the ballroom. You are untouched. No one is.
That's true.
That's true.
No one's stops you. No one just talks to you. Everyone's
Not
pretty much going around
molested.
their business. No, because I did everything in the pet work, telling you to giggle at it. So.
Well, we giggled at
Untouched,
untouched.
so lose. And eventually, you do see signs and signage for a place called Guild Row, and Milgor has taken you there. And eventually, you do see a shop at the address, the precise address you were given for this forwarding address. That has a nice big shop front, all made up in mosaics, named mosaics. So it's like those colourblind tests. There's like a blue, the writing is in blue behind green.
Oh, right.
I can't read a word of that.
So you've got dark vision, but you're colourblind. So something you have to give. Something.
Yeah. You can't have it all.
You've got monkeys bored with that dark vision. And as you approach, we'll take a break.
Nice.
I think it's as good a place as any.
Uh-oh.
20 minutes as usual. Those watching the stream, thank you. Go stretch your legs, have some water, think about your own family, and if you had opportunities to just say you love them, you should do it. Getting real.
I just
Shut myself in improvisation.
Jesus.
Are your friends like these guys here?
True.
Yeah.
We don't tolerate these. Those watching, listening after the fact, will be right back. Welcome back. Definitely 20 minutes, not a second longer. By my clock, prove me wrong.
Facts.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Got a problem with it? Speak now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Right.
Tumbleweeds in chat.
You
That's it.
had investigated the Doombelch family.
What's
home,
new?
or most of the Doombelch family home, not all of it, as you left to go to Guild Row to see the next breadcrumb on this trail of Mosaics, the forwarding address. As the four of you approach and you turn to enter this place of business, and you see, as I mentioned, the mosaics made out of mosaic.
Naturally.
And as you're looking down,
Meta.
one of the shards, a green small shard of glass, lights up.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Did I have it? I had it, yeah, sorry. Whatever.
And it catches your eye, and there's that flicker of recognition as you pan down into the shop and indeed see a dwarf you recognise talking to a patron. Grim Dan.
Grim Dan Dan.
Everybody's favourite.
Ooh.
My brother.
Grim
We
Dan
wouldn't
Dan.
know what it looks like,
No,
right?
it's just a dwarf to you guys.
They all look the same.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Short, kind of surly.
Grim Dan Dan
Yeah,
merch
you're not
inbound.
I stand Grim Dan.
So he's talking to a customer.
Yeah.
Grim Dan Dan.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I will pretend to look at things while, trying to
Okay,
catch his
you
eye.
follow Muagor in, and he just starts looking around this shop, which is part workshop, part art gallery. So there are,
Ooh,
like,
fancy.
up on the wall, there are great big mosaics telling fantastical stories that you'd find in cathedrals and churches, that would, the similar kind of thing that you'd find in stained glass windows, but made out of mosaics here. Indeed, the whole floor is mosaic floor tiling, think Roman bathhouse style, and there are various pedestals and plinths lining the floor with vases and jars that have at least some amount of mosaics, either around the rim or the whole amount of the vase is made out of mosaics. And at the end there is a dwarf talking to somebody, showing them an item, and they're clearly conversing about it. Think, who's the guy in Andor?
Bill.
Rylan.
Skarsgård.
Yes.
Rylan. What's his surname? Rail. Something Rail.
Rail.
It's Rail. It's Rail.
Gotta see your breath.
Sam, I'm getting
Real.
Rail.
Rebellion.
Luthen
Luthen Rail.
Rail.
Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan plays Luthen Rail. So I think
We had all the pieces.
we had it there. Luthen Rail's character and layout of the store there, but mosaics instead of
Trinkets.
yeah.
So I haven't seen Andor. Can you give us another reference?
Let's
That's
start.
just an embellishment.
Episode 1.
The High Republic is.
No,
Muagor goes in and just starts looking at items in the store. What do you want to do?
I'll do the same. Have a mosey.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything within the old. Any good deals?
I'm very much locked in. Well, I'm looking at the shelves, but also trying to catch from Dan Dan's eye, or the other dwarf's eye.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is that obvious?
yeah. Please leave!
Get out now.
As you enter, you hear the proprietor, for those of you who don't recognise this dwarf, just say, "I'll be with you in a moment, gentlemen," and continue talking to the person that they're talking to. Didn't really look over their shoulder too much, you just kind of saw bodies entering and glanced back.
Might be that. The shopkeeper. That's my brother.
No way.
Grim Dan. I don't really know how he's going to take seeing me.
Oh yeah, did you get on? Well, I know that you had a falling out with your dad, but
I never had anything against Grim Dan, but
Oh, there
who
you go.
knows? My dad may have, like, plagued his mind with lies.
Did you,
you came here to kill me.
He's back!
But it looks like he hasn't let go of his talents, unlike my father. So keep in, some sort of business life.
Did you speak to him as you slammed the door on your way out? Or?
No, he might resent me for that. But, my dad was saying obscenities to me, so I couldn't be in that house any longer. So you laughing at?
Just you saying that my dad was saying obscenities to me. Just given everything that we know about you, could have just been he's like, oh, you could have done that corner a little bit better on that shit.
That's unforgivable.
But yeah, it could be a bit of a standoff response.
Well, just try and,
What we need to find out is where my father is. So.
And importantly, you're here to make amends, so
Well put.
That's not.
it's obvious in your body language is screaming out and you're yearning to fix this issue.
What I want out of this.
God, he really is a bloody wizard, isn't he?
I want to find out what's happened. Maybe smooth over any sort of past trauma, and then we move on and continue whatever it is that we were doing before this.
Amen.
And we can all get on. And who knows? Maybe I'll be better for it afterwards. Okay.
You sure about that?
Well, yeah, but I mean, while we're here, take up my brother's, expertise. He's well known around these parts for his art.
Well, in that case, you should probably make the first move and approach him.
He's preoccupied, isn't he? Oh.
I'm sure he could spend a bit of time for his little brother.
Do we all know? Because wasn't there like an invoice at the Black Flash headquarters for
Only Muggle saw that,
yeah.
Incinerated.
Cool.
Twice.
I know that he's in it, at least on it.
He's in on it.
He's in the muck, Black Flash.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'll step closer to the register if it's seemingly not wrapping up.
Just start smashing artwork.
Excuse me! I'll do it.
Mosaic support told me.
As you approach and maybe try to move around, and this is, as I said, it is like an art gallery, so there's not a lot of footfall, not just firing in and out all the time. You can see who you know to be Grim Dan as they're talking through this particularly nice candlestick, not candlelight, but just one candlestick, not one candle. Which has a particularly nice, like a ring of red around one of the bulges halfway up the stem. Ooh, get that checked out.
Oh, wow.
And you can see they're discussing light, and this is particularly important because to get the shards this small curved surface, that's why this one costs what it costs. You can see and for everyone does, because you're not watching this, you can see Grim Dan takes a look at Lurgor, and you can see he's about to say something before it does a double take. And when you're walking down the street and someone you're not expecting to see a friend or something, and you don't notice until they're right in front of you because you're not in that place. That is what has happened. So he's about to be oh no, don't worry about it. And he begins to wrap it up with the patron. Puts his arm through theirs, starts to he puts the candlestick down and starts to lead them out of the shop, discussing Payment terms, lead times, that kind of stuff, or here's plenty of other things to look at. Hands them a piece of paper as they leave, a nice piece of paper as they leave. They say farewell at the front door. He has poked his head out, gives them a little wave, steps back in, and puts his foot on a certain part of the mosaic. It's like it's like the white fiery core of a flame on this part of the floor, and you can see that circle of like 20 or so shards depresses, and the door, the shutters start to descend on the front of the shop. Now the three of you have had a good look at him. Yeah, you could probably say he has some familiar relationship to Muagor. You could probably say that you look like brothers, or at least cousins or siblings of some kind. Older, he is, isn't he? Yeah. So slightly more grey, although Muagor has certainly been aged by his activities of late. So they probably look closer in age than is actually real. How do you think he looks?
A bit like a silver fox.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Getting there.
Not all grey, but with linings. Bit like old but healthy old. With the skin's flush, you know?
Yeah.
And kind eyes.
I like that touch. So yeah, he is not, let's say, portly, but he eats well. Let's say he's a man of leisure. He's clearly find a job in doing something you like, and you'll never work a day in your life. He's found that very thin niche that only the very few of us can ever find in the real world. Is wearing overalls, but they're not dirty or smeared. They are just like grocery shop overalls. But every button or fastener or the metal hooks, they've all got a tiny little shiny, dazzly red, green, just a tiny little shard, like an off-cutting of something when he's chipped it into shape, and that little bit is flung off. He's found a repurpose that on his thing. But otherwise, we'll say the greying beard. You're unkempt, right? I think it's fair to say. Do you care about how you look? No, cool.
Never have, never will.
Well, the yin to Muagor's yang. Grim Dan very much does so, and his greying beard is braided, very like Valhallan-like, and the strands of grey, it does make like DNA strands almost in the braided hair, where it's just a few strands and not the whole lot. So it's this mottled kind of marbled beard, and then same with a ponytail in his hair. And he turns to the four of you and says, "Mui, you're back."
Seems that way.
And found some friends.
These
Easy with the F word.
this gang that I found myself in, we've been through some hardships, and it's our journey's ended coming back here. I didn't want to come back, but
Why not?
well, you know how I left with Dad and everything.
Dad.
I didn't.
He winces at the mention of your father.
Interesting. Okay. And I noticed that.
Yes.
Okay. Interestingly, the main reason that we've come back here is I've had to follow some threads and discovered stuff about our family, our legacy. Seemingly when I left, Doombelch was, still thriving, but now it's black patches here, soaking up all the trade. Doesn't seem right.
You've got part of the picture. Come with me. and he walks past all three of you. He does give you all a curt nod, just one by one, as he walks by the three of you. Perhaps raises an eyebrow at Reyandor. There's another dwarf, but not one kind of unusual for this part of town.
Fancy boy.
And again,
Fancy boy.
Slevin's still bandaged up.
Yep.
Yeah, so again, another...
Curious.
Yeah. And he goes into, a bit like...
Does he clock my shield?
shop.
You know, the one that was in his house.
Just turn back to him. Look, see that?
Fucking like that.
There is a back room, a back ante-chamber, almost, like Landor's Lutheran Mail's gallery, where it is slightly less customer-facing, but still pretty well maintained. There is a workbench in here. There is a bunch of mosaics and stuff lying around, lots of designs, sketches of where it's been broken into like a paint by numbers almost, but instead of numbers it's got R or G or B or Y, signifying where the colours would go of various designs. A ledger is in this area, not too dissimilar to the one you looked through back at your home an hour or so ago. And you all follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is like two sides to come around the back wall into this antechamber you're in. Up against one wall, if everyone can roll me perception checks, please.
5.
16.
16.
7.
8.
Okay, so everyone sees one corner is like the store corner. It's just crates and barrels and sacks, some of which are like spilling out onto the floor with gems and stones, and there are also lots of solvents and pots and jars of viscous white liquids, cements, that kind of sand. There's lots of that stuff here, certainly all piled up in the corner. Slevin, as you do, I think as is your way, you were the one to first break out of Black Flash. That was your first thoughts, so maybe you're still on that kind of like, let me look for vectors to get in and out of places, especially since you've just been shut in somewhere. Perhaps you've been slightly claustrophobic. Behind this barricade of items and bags and stacked to the ceiling, there does appear to be the outline of an archway, almost, in the stonework, that's mostly obscured by this stuff that's been pushed up against the wall.
Interesting.
As we enter this room, I would say, like, I feel like I should introduce everybody. This is Reyandor.
Your gang.
Correct, yeah. Reyandor, fellow dwarf,
How do you do?
old timer. No,
That has been all this session.
Not that it's obvious.
no. knows a fair bit
Old
about,
as fuck.
about magic.
Because he's old.
Offers a handshake.
Reciprocated.
Uh-oh.
Say hello in Doombelch.
No, that's,
With
don't
an
make
E.
that
With an E.
happen.
With an E.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Built like a tank. Knows his way around the fight. And also akin to magic too. We found him in the middle of the desert. Search for a friend, right? Search for a friend.
That was a much better intro than what I got.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an old man.
Yeah. Really nice guy, still the earth, love him, die for him, old man. Take or leave him, really. Don't know where we found him, don't remember, don't care.
And lastly, Slavic. We're a bit at odds, but as well, knows his way around the fight. Lethal
I can see.
and a mysterious past.
Hello.
The wheel.
Not
These
that
two
mysterious,
would-
He's just never asked.
These two would kill and die for each other.
Who?
You two.
I would kill.
You.
Quite the friends.
We've been through a few scrapes.
I can say you've
Got the friendship bracelet on? Or?
Around your ankle or something.
Yeah.
Did anyone
No,
have
you-
them on?
He had it, and then because that was like fucking ages
Did
ago.
you wear it?
Yeah, it was under the clothes.
You've got one slither of hope, one crack in the door.
Yeah.
One slevin of hope.
Whoa! But
8.
it's great to see you, Grim. I just want to apologise for how I left. I didn't really want it to be the way I did, but I'm
See,
happy to
you've
see you
already
now.
been home. Pointing to the shield.
Yeah, I seem to have stumbled upon a few curious things.
Where'd you get that work done?
I did that.
This man is, could say, a sorcerer. He's absolute magic on this bad boy.
What can I say?
My mind was blown.
It's in my blood.
Impressive. He comes over for a closer look. Would you mind?
Go for it.
When you can see he takes it over, he grabs from one of the shelf a jeweler's monocular and is like taking a closer look, trying to find faults and fractures and defects in the work you've done. You can see he like flips it over and catches it, trying to look at it from the rear side. Thank you.
The D's for a Duskman.
Perhaps now. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, just picked it up and managed to do it just instinctively. And also, I think partly inspired by just the Doombelch name being destroyed.
Again, another little like cringe almost.
What you seem to be knowing a lot, but you're not letting on.
I don't want that name or his name mentioned in this place.
I notice you're under a different guise now. No Grim Danilo.
I wonder why.
What happened?
Well, if you stuck around, you might have been able to help. But
You're not. You
didn't.
I was casted out by him.
We always have a choice, Louis. There's always a choice.
But I don't want to fight with you. There's only one person that I feel like will, warrant the fight. But sure, whatever you say. But why don't you want to talk about him? I didn't think you ever had any problem with him.
That fool went mad. He ruined it. He ruined everything. He ruined Mum. He ruined Tismara. He ruined the house. He ruined the business. He ruined the name. He almost ruined me. It wasn't for Tyron, but
Who's Tyron?
Tyron Bolera. I'm steady with the wand.
Almost took my arm out. Fuck you.
Permit.
What did she do to help?
He.
Sorry, he.
Did you just assume somebody's
I
gender?
did.
There's a lot of things you've missed, so that's the gaps are now
Long 5 years.
appearing to you. Just gave me a fire when I needed it most. My first big commission. Got a lot of eyes on it, got a lot of business happening. Allowed me to set up shop, distance myself from the bastard.
Well, seemingly I've discovered a few things about him, and he seems to have a few fingers in Black Flash.
He hasn't got any fingers in anything.
He was at the
Certainly not your mother.
start. The inception of the company that I thought destroyed our name.
Well, they were friends.
And he squandered it.
And you can see it's like he has pulled out a stool from where he picked up the jeweler's eyeglass and sits down on it, and is almost like a weight has pushed him down onto the chair. What do you know?
I've got this letter It's in pieces. It says about how he had an obsession, our father, over something.
Is that at home as well?
Well, it matched up with the ledger, his ledger, ramblings of a madman, going on about it doesn't have to be perfect, it's not right, not enough. And we found a piece of armour.
At home?
On our way.
That place was left empty.
Not at home, but on our ways.
All roll me a perception check.
Sorry, I might have tapped yours.
No, it's all good.
24.
19.
Okay. You're engaged at the moment. Ramur is sheathing his wand after
After a warning.
flagrantly throwing it around. Slevenor, you do see the underside of a newspaper, like on the workbench on the back here. He's a business, probably gets it delivered daily. You don't see the headline, but it is a newspaper folded over on the desk. So for you two, you're probably safe to understand that he has probably read today's article with that perception. It's not still like rolled up. It's been opened. Where did you find it? Was you about to answer before I interrupted you?
Is there any way that I can like get out of his eye shot?
You could like move back out into the store.
Yeah, I just want to just so it's like at least out of his eye line.
Your friend, your gang I can trust them.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been through thick and thin, so. But yeah, we stumbled upon it, and it seems to match up with what the writings are from father.
What writings?
He's talking about a piece of armor and how it needs to be.
Well, how did he describe it? What did it look like? What's his armor look like?
Right, can I fucking roll insight to see if he's like, if it's digging for information because he's like curious, or if he's trying to direct the conversation somewhere?
Yeah, absolutely. If you enter back into the room.
Look, I just wanted to step back.
Yeah, you've done that.
It would be like if he's like looking into the room and I'm just like...
Yeah. So you stepped out of his line of sight, which is when he said like, he's basically saying, can I trust him to be in my shop unoccupied? And to which Muriel said, yes. So he's like, okay, fine. I'll take that.
17.
Cool. This is similar but different to Milgore. There is he's definitely softer than Milgore's very hard edges, but there is still an element of that Doombelch guardedness to him. Other things to be aware of: he didn't make. You're not sure if the door is locked, and he made no attempt to conceal how it works, the mechanism. So I think with that, you're probably like. Pretty much locked us in. If you wanted to get out, we probably could. Again, there's not a lot of footfall, but maybe he's just shut the door to keep a random person coming in during this discussion. They're not known for being wordsmiths, let's say, the Doombelches. So you doubt that he's trying to the deal this conversation. It's just Muagora said, I found a suit of armour somewhere and some paper somewhere.
Yeah.
There are similarities. So he's asking, what are they? What are the similarities?
That's fine. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. I'll back off a little.
Yeah, black. I can't remember how it's described.
Okay.
Magic armor. Seemingly like best of its kind.
From a time I don't want to remember, that's not quite what his mad ravings were about.
Right.
The name of it was Clitoris. No,
Oh.
Oh.
Clitoris Lux or something.
Cauterus Lux, as in
So like cauterize.
Cauterus, yes.
Yeah. Just if you wanted to share that. I don't know
I'll
the
share.
description of it.
You do share that, yes? Oh God, it just sounds like a brand name. Nothing sound.
Well, what?
He was. He found some armor buried deep in Ballroom, and he became obsessed with it. All day, all night. By the end, he wasn't sleeping. That's all he could do. Stopped eating.
Did you see this armor?
No. Closely guarded secret. His magnum opus.
Do you know where he is now?
Yeah. He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. Good. It couldn't be even any further down than I want to be as far down deep in the ground as possible.
Oh my God.
How did that happen? When did it happen?
What? Look, Louis, why have you come back here after all this time asking all these questions, digging up all this past? You had nothing to do with it, and now suddenly you want to know everything about it. Presumably, he said he did say something about you coming back dead. I reckon you felt the same way about him. I didn't think it would be a big deal. I thought you'd left and assumed he'd die, and that would be it.
Well, I didn't want to come back, but our quest has led us back to Valera, and seemingly all things point to something that our dad had his fingers in. So something tells me it's that armor that drove him mad.
Well, that's a good way to describe what he ended up. The shadow of the man, of his former self. He stopped doing work and anything else. He found the suit. Tiz, bless her, kept trying to look after him for longer than she needed to, longer than she should have. He treated her, and it consumed him. So, if you're seeking this, perhaps they are the same. It is what you seek. He drove family into oblivion, and I want nothing more to do with him, the history, the Doombelch name. Frankly, even Black Flash is a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth, but they did do well, so I've got some time for them. But I've moved on. Is it not time for you?
Kind of like take in a moment, and then I just say like, I'm sorry I wasn't around to help you through that. If things were different, I would have tried harder.
It wasn't the easiest man, was it?
Nope.
Are you set on this course, all four of you?
We got Louis back. Whatever Louis wants to do.
If you're about to dig up the dirty laundry of the Doombelch family, I'm going to need to trust you and know you're committed.
Oh yeah. As long as I get to level 5. And we're going to talk to your dad.
Do you have any idea where this armor maybe
Put it on.
is buried with him?
As far as I know.
Grave dig.
Yeah. he gets back up again with a weight, like pushes himself up off. The demeanour of the gallery owner at the front has now all but completely washed away, and there is a weariness now to him. And as he walks over the room to the corner that Slevin spotted, just to the stock, you think maybe he's just going to get the armour out of this pile of crates and barrels and chests in the corner, but no, it is in that rear corner of the room that you could just about get a bead on if you came in the front door. You might be able to get a line of sight onto it. And he starts to like haul bags and stuff away, and he says, "Maybe give me a hand with you."
Jump at the chance.
Shoulder to shoulder, they begin to move, and he's just moving stuff out and away from this corner, and out, and starts to fill up the rest of the room. And as he's hauling and moving this stuff, the next few moments, he's saying, he found this suit of armour. He said it was unlike anything he'd ever found. Crate shuts, pushes it across the room. Magnificent, he said. Full of some power that he'd be able to pull from it if he'd only get it to our forge. The anvil, the sack over his shoulder, walks almost back into the shop to pitch it on the floor as he's walking back. But it was something wasn't quite right. He was speaking in circles. It didn't make sense. Something wasn't quite right. He couldn't do something. He couldn't make something. Didn't work for him. In the end, he made a new forge where he found it closer, easier, closer to more raw materials. He says. He pops the lid off a crate and puts one of the sacks inside. Hammers down the lid with his big fist, pushes the crate over to you to move out of the way. It was deep underground, some abandoned mine. He was doing some prospecting one day and he found it. And the last we saw of him, right at the end, well, before that, he was wire thin, stiff breeze would fall away from out to the surface. Pretty sure the sunlight would fry him to a crisp. We used to joke about it. It's the only thing we could do, really, at the time. That's when they left. About then. So it was just me and the old man for a little while. That's when that flash helped me out, but then he put it on. And he was a changed man. And he said, "I'm going to have to go. And I'm going to ask something of you, Grim. When I go back in, I need you to seal it up." And that was the last words he said to me. And he pulls out a broom from the side, and he's brooming off where you've cleared all the dust, and there are skittering of mosaics dancing, glittering across the floor. And this part of the wall you revealed, this archway that you spotted earlier, Slevin, has been bricked up by not an amateur, but not by someone of yourself or your dad's caliber, relative to the rest of the wall, which is done nicely, like someone's built a building. This has just like been patchworked in with various different bricks. And he says, and that was the last I saw of it. Through there. And that was years ago. No, I've been in there. There's no food or water, so he's dead.
We may need to go in there.
Prove it.
If you allow us. Brother to brother.
Dan to Dan.
Walter Dan.
Yeah, you're on this mission. It's above my pay grade to understand this gang you keep, where they've come from, what it is you're on. I frankly don't care. I've got my life, and I want to keep that the way it is right now. I've got good friends in Black Flash. I've got good friends elsewhere. It's all pretty good for me right now. But if you have to do this, then you're still my brother.
But what we're doing, I think we'll keep you safe, keep that life safe for you. So know that I'm doing this for you. And I give him an embrace.
Yeah, they hug, and it's the weight of however many years you've been away is partially lifted. That legacy you left all those years ago. It's like partial catharsis because you're not quite there yet. There are still some questions left unsolved. He says, "Well, you look strong," and he throws over a crowbar to you, Otto.
Catch it,
and
excited.
says, you can start to bring these bricks out if you want.
Sounds good to me. He just cracks his back. And just fucking bam! Don't have to ask me twice, lads.
If only we had like a small little explosion thing that we could use to blast open this door.
It's funny you should say that, actually.
I know exactly where to find it. No, mate, no, I'll take it back. Yeah. Obviously, it's quite a large archway, like bigger than a dwarven archway, bigger than the doors you've been through. So you could. There's room enough for people to stand shoulder to shoulder to start scraping out, and it is like it's not soft cement, but it is. You can just scrape it and chisel it out before, like even in the quick amount of time Otto's been doing it, he's even got one of these rounded bricks like a bit on the wobble to bring it out.
There's a crowbar to spare. I'll help out as much as I can, as little as I can.
All right.
Step back, cast Thunderwave, bam!
You made it wobbly enough. It would work. Isn't Thunderwave a cube? Skirt?
Yeah, cube.
Oh, okay. Let's go. So you could angle it, is what I'm saying, towards the wall. You would destroy his shop of mosaics, is what I'm saying. While the two of them are working on this, are you up to anything, Slevin, or?
I might have a little look out the window, just make sure there's no popo.
Yeah, nice. Roll me a perception check. Back out the front door, yeah?
Yeah. 18.
Cool. There are no, well...
Goes outside,
actually,
has another path.
Yeah, just put your foot on the thing, bring the door a little bit, and like... close the door, come on, close the door.
Tell me now.
No, there are glass windows and you can see out of the street here. There's none that are investigating the shop.
Cool.
Some guards do pass, but nothing in particular. You do see someone approach the store and then kind of take a step back, look on the door, and say you step back away, and then kind of shrug and move on. A regular looking dwarf. And then also with that, you see that all the mosaics up and all that, it is decent stuff. It's a bit showman-y out here, but it is actually decent, like well crafted stuff.
Yeah.
I think with that and the insight, you get the impression that he is probably like a legitimate businessman. Like he does know his trade and his craft.
Nice.
While these two are working on the wall, he says to you, so what have you been up to? Keep yourself busy.
How's life?
Yeah, got a job, friend, boyfriend.
Friend.
Do you like beer now?
All I have to say, I think
He loves coffee.
I think
Try dwarf bar.
these guys love dwarf bus.
It's sure.
Another black.
You going, are you?
If you want.
I think I found my coolant after I left Valerum.
You're always a bit flaky. Who's his older brother?
All those years of not knowing what to do and just following what I'm meant to be doing. I think what I'm doing now is of importance and I'm making a difference.
That's the most anyone can ever hope for. I won't pry, but I'll trust you that if you say you're doing the right thing, that it's the right thing to do.
I'd say we then go on about like the orc from what was the plane?
Oh, Mechanus, Olizar.
Yeah, that brutishness and like all these strong figures.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of say how cool they were, and how inspired I was.
So you talk about the orc and not the god of Mechanus.
Yeah, no. Wet.
He's away.
Yeah. No, I just regale the tales that
Okay.
we've been on because I look up to Sir Olgrim.
And you can see he's almost like doesn't believe you. It's so fantastical. This very first adventure you are on took you to these places and all these things happened. He's just like, that's just in the last few years, was it?
So I found my calling.
Right. What is it? Dangerous?
I've almost died a few times, but thanks to these guys, still here to tell the tale.
And he does gesture to the three of you and says, "You're looking after my younger brother. I owe you." There are alarms in his way. Tell you funny business. Taps a no smoking sign on the room.
No vapes.
No spice.
No spice. No, it says, "Oh, well, if I need, like, I've got some of mine, like nice stuff." Yeah. Opens slides across a cupboard and there's just so much drug.
The mosaic is just a guise for real
paraphernalia.
real business.
Yeah. I mean, look, when you see two people get fucking disintegrated right in front of your eyes, that makes you feel a certain level of connection to someone, even if they are an annoying little shit.
Was that on that like warplane?
No, that was here.
Oh. that was here. Oh, right. Well, as I said, you look after my little brother, so all I can say is I owe the three of you a debt. You can keep the shit. How about that?
Hang on a minute, you already gave me the shit.
Wasn't this to give away?
No, if you've got a sword to match, then fuck it.
It does need a weapon.
I'll probably have to find someone actually, yeah. I don't have much need for a lot of the few things I took from home. But,
No, if you want me to protect your brother some more,
The black man.
the way he's described it, he's done a lot of protecting of you guys, to be honest.
bit tit for tat.
Say
Say my name.
That's a lie.
He's actually tried to leave me for dead multiple times.
Oh, Mooey, you can't be doing that.
It is out of context.
Right.
Just don't leave any healing potions laying around. I'll say that.
Especially if you need
He slides shut that cabinet again.
Thirsty boy, this one.
You do like drinking?
On occasion. I think my past actions, they've been troubled by our youth and bringing up and childhood and, resentfulness for our dad. And my actions sometimes are unjust.
It's quite mature of you, Mooey. I don't think I've ever heard you take responsibility for any actions.
But sometimes,
Us neither.
sometimes,
Remember when you cracked that mum's mug and you tried to blame it on me? And I was like at school that day.
yeah, I mean, what else was I going to do?
It's got you there.
Yeah.
But-
I can see why you butted heads with that, to be honest.
In my defence, sometimes things targeted at me. But all I'm doing is just trying to stand my ground.
Alright, well, try not to be nearly dead again. I've only just got you back. I don't want to lose you again.
Mm.
I won't be like our dad. You'll see me after we get into this. I'll be back.
And just as Romua and Otto are removing the last few stones to make space enough for you to move through this archway, you've not removed like the whole thing, just enough so there's still kind of freestanding, but not there's space for you to go through. He just says, he offers a hand, and shake your hand and says, it ruined him. Don't let it ruin you.
Promise. You'll see me again.
I hope that's not.
Thank you, Grim. I love you.
I love you too, Molly.
It's
It's good to have a family again.
Gets you.
You went that way. Yeah, God knows what's happened. Moradin knows what's happened in these abandoned tunnels for the last couple of years. Anyone's could anything could be in there. But you'll find these parts. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh. If we enter in, I'll just like give him a salute. Go through the hole.
Go through the hole, baby.
He does gesture to you, Otto, was it?
Yes, yeah.
Are you currently weaponless now?
You got a mace or something?
Yeah,
like a
like a-
rusty mace.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yes.
Crusty jokers.
Actually, just that reminded me of just trying to think of something. Your quarterstaff probably was damaged from like all the fire.
Oh, okay.
So that's the damage that Milgor's pointed out is like maybe you just thought it was like wear and tear, but then
Yeah.
it's like charcoal on the outside from the like 4 infernos that you're in.
Yeah, makes sense.
He does chuck to you. He's like, "Oh, there is someone in one of these boxes. Actually, we just moved it." And he's digging around a bit, disappears back into shop for a little bit, comes back out and just throws you upside down a long sword.
Oof.
So like handle.
Nice.
So like a two-handed or one-handed sword you can use.
Sweet. Thank you very much. Appreciate this.
It's nothing special, but it will.
Is this a Doombelch as well?
Yeah, back in the when that name meant something.
Well, Murray says it's the best of the best, so thank you very much. You can put your touch on it later if you like. Touch my sword, Murray.
If he does half as good a job as he did to the shield, I'm sure he'll be able to do something.
It's my boy there.
It's your brother.
So you enter in to this tunnel.
Sure.
Tunnel of love.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Okay.
Start making out.
It is a there's a bit of stonework on the other side. Again, there's no natural light in here. His office and shop was lit, but there is no light past here, so anyone is gonna have dark vision.
Oh no, he's got to guess.
Happening again.
I cannot see.
Have you both got dark vision?
Yeah.
Taking my sight.
I'll put my hand over his eyes and use Eyes of Night.
Nice. The non-flashbang version of being able to
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll do it for the 3 of them because it
It's a
goes
300-foot dark vision for
an hour. An hour.
Cool. So yeah, the pair of you, you could see, as I said, there's a bit of stonework, so it's roughly square shape, this tunnel you're in. But then as soon as Otto grants you all this extendo vision, you see your ray, and you see it quickly just turns into cave wall, like circular almost, with a slightly flat base tunnel, like mine shaft tunnel, no stonework and nothing here, and it just slowly descends away and into the depths of Ballroom. Are you continuing on?
Mm.
Absolutely.
Shield and sword, ready to go. Call me Link.
Yeah. Stop smashing pots.
You march in order? Because it's quite a narrow tunnel at this point.
I feel like I would have gone in last to be the one to wave.
I'll lead the way.
Alright.
The Doombelch leading the way.
I'll get his back, front to back,
Oh,
cheek to cheek.
cheek to cheek.
And the round is number 3. Yeah.
Spice has got me. It's got me riled up.
As you start to descend down this tunnel, your little light you can see with Grim silhouetted from behind, and you can see he's just stood there right at the top, hands in their 2 front pockets, helmet on his overalls, just watching the 4 of you descend as you look over your shoulder into the darkness of the mind, and as it starts to descend and twist and turn slightly, you lose that vision until it's just in front of you and far behind you, this tunnel that descends into some previously locked off area of Ballroom that clearly hasn't seen footfall for quite some time. Ahead of you, Otto, you see that this tunnel starts to open up into a small chamber, and you all hear that's all in the session.
So spooky, bro.
Fuck, there's a ghost. Fuck.
Fucking leg it! Open the door, get the fucking stones ready! Fucking Fortnite build that wall.
I've just got to be faster than you.
Wall's already been installed.
Right, that's where we'll leave it. As you guys descend into the belly of Ballroom.
Ballroom belly.
Ballroom belly. Ballroom belly.
Busy Ballroom belly of bustling boys.
Bustling boys in ballroom belly.
You've gone from the head office in the penthouse of the CEO suite all the way down into the dim, dank, dark depths of some abandoned
Belly and beast.
mine shaft from aeons ago.
In the belly of a shark. So fucking
Belly of the
so fucking dark.
belly of the beast.
Thank you all
Bash.
for listening. If you streamed in live, great stuff. Well done. Good on you.
Proud of you.
You can now go to bed. For those listening after the fact, thank you very much. Follow us at DDNDpod on all your social media platforms of choice. Follow us on DDNDpod or Dungeons, Dice and Dudes on all your podcast platforms of choice. Use the code TheBriggsy for 5% off your order at GameTeek because they ship
Worldwide.
And that's it. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.